welcome to Finance Conversations. This is Emerging Life and Money Show, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. February is Black History Month, and this Black History Month, I will have a remarkable series that celebrates financial wellness and the Black community with a special focus on professional women. By giving this unique perspective on their journey and achievement and accomplishment, it will help you discover how to identify and capitalize on your unique talents, gain insight on how to manage your finances for long-term success, and get the tools you need to finally take control of your money and your life. Excuse me. Don't miss out, as together we will learn what it takes to create a lasting change, both personally and professionally. Okay, I'm sure that you heard of Black History Month, but do not truly understand its significance. Well, in February, we commemorate and delve into the rich history and accomplishment of Black Americans, honoring the pioneer who bravely challenged discrimination and oppression, laying a foundation for future generations. Black History Month offers us a chance to pay respect to those who triumphed over adversity, leaving a lasting impact on society. And as we reflect on the past, we also acknowledge the present and strive toward a brighter future. For all I know, honoring the legacy of African Americans is best achieved by celebrating their achievements and enlightening ourselves with their history. And furthermore, the commemoration of Black History Month reminds us of the unyielding strength and resilience of African Americans and the significance of their contributions to society. Well, today it happened to be La Chandeleur or Crêpe Day, which is an unofficial holiday in France. And as most of you know, I am also French. So throughout France today, people whip up crepes to symbolize good fortune for the upcoming season, because it also marks the end of the winter season. So whether you choose to honor this special day according to its regional or cultural custom is entirely up to you. But why not seize it as your chance for some deliciousness? Well, I'm going to have mine later on after this show. Welcome to the Emerging Life and Money Show. Today, I will be talking about breaking the chains of financial insecurity by connecting Black history and financial wellness. And as February begins, it is a time to appreciate the rich history and accomplishments of Black Americans while acknowledging the persistent struggles they still face today. And one of these struggles is none other than financial insecurity. So despite centuries of oppression, discrimination, and limited access to resources, the Black community continues to persevere and thrive, which is a testament to its strengths and resilience. And breaking free from the chain of financial insecurity demands not just determination, but also a deep understanding of personal finance. So today, I will explore the interconnectedness between Black History Month and financial wellness, explaining how honoring the past can pave the way to secure financial future. So let us pay homage to our ancestors and embark on a journey towards financial, not only independence, but also financial freedom. But before I get into it, let me introduce myself. For those of you who do not know me, I am Marie-Jo César. I am your money mentor and host, right? And I am taking back the power. I'm taking the power back by helping professional women to take control of their finances. So get ready to learn how you can embrace financial wellness, from acknowledging and getting rid of your money blocks to budgeting essentials and recognizing that living well is not an expense, but a right. Thank you for joining in today. Remember that starting today, I am coming to you live at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time instead of 5 p.m. to share tips, tools, techniques, inspiration, motivation, and to give you valuable information about how to achieve financial wellness and live your life with means and meaning. Now, let's talk about the essence of the merging life and money shift. Personally, I strongly believe that women everywhere have the power to transform their lives and fulfill their potential by harnessing financial knowledge. And as a result, this show is totally dedicated to unlocking this opportunity for as many women as possible, helping them build brighter futures with related money matters at the core. So grab a pen and a notebook, as you would want to take some notes, and you would want to share them and talk about them with family members, friends, co-workers, and more. Because by sharing, you will help create a brighter future for everyone, and you will help make an impact on the world. So if you are listening on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, or any other major podcast platform, I welcome you. I am so glad you have joined me today. So let's get going. First, let's give the show some context and define Black History Month. Well, Black History Month first began in 1915 when historian Carter Woodson established the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, kickstarting a nationwide recognition of the impact of Black Americans on society. Fast forward to 1976, and the celebration was officially extended to the entire month of February, the shortest one of the year. So this month-long commemoration shines a spotlight on the countless contributions and triumphs of African Americans, illuminating their essential role in shaping American history and culture. So from the fight against slavery to the civil rights movement, and from Harriet Tubman to Barack Obama, Black Americans have been at the forefront of significant historical moments. So during Black History Month, we pay tribute to their sacrifices and struggles for equality and justice. And it is a fact that despite ongoing obstacles such as disparities in education and employment and persistent systemic racism, Black Americans continue to thrive and make a lasting impact on society. So make sure to celebrate this rich heritage by learning more about the history and achievements of Black Americans. Attend events, read books, and engage in discussion that expand your understanding of their story. Now, let me say a few words about financial insecurity in the Black community. In the Black community, well, the Black community's financial fate in the US is plagued with unjust challenges. The reality is that the foundation of financial instability in the Black community is rooted in the echoes of slavery, discriminatory practices, and ongoing systemic racism. I will add that despite these systemic roadblocks, the majority of African American households surprisingly manage to make ends meet and even have some extra. But the wealth gap still looms, urging for immediate action. We have the power to shape our financial future, and it starts by recognizing the correlation between Black history and financial well-being. It is time to embrace financial literacy and investment in Black-owned businesses as solutions to bridge the gap. So empowerment also lies in fostering a workplace that sparks creativity and provides opportunity to grow. So by taking a bold approach to finances and business, we can manifest a more prosperous future for the Black community, one that is free from the shackles of financial insecurity. So today, I will address 3 points: the historical roots of African American financial struggles, the importance of financial wellness in the Black community, and I will talk about strategies for financial wellness. So let's start with the first point of today's show: the historical roots of African American financial struggles. Well, the financial struggles of the Black community are a long-standing issue, rooted, as I mentioned before, in the legacy of slavery, of segregation, and systemic racism. You're going to hear those 3 points a lot today. They can be traced back to the Jim Crow era, when racial segregation and deprivation of the right to vote inhibited economic opportunities for Black Americans. The shackles of slavery and the legacy of segregation have left a lasting impact, resulting in limited access to education and employment opportunities, and leading to a persistent wealth gap, right? They can be traced back to also the practice of redlining, right? Where Black communities were deemed risky for mortgage, loans, and investment. And as a result, they were denied access to mortgages, to loans, and other forms of credit, which further compounded the issue. Well, the devastating effects of redlining still lingers today, with Black home ownership rates lagging far behind those of white households. And they can also be traced back to the pay disparities that continue to exist today, confirming that financial insecurity has plagued the Black community for centuries and remains a persistent reality for many members of the Black community. Furthermore, its roots run deep, for these persistent pay disparities between Black and white workers make it difficult for the Black community to accumulate wealth and achieve financial stability. Well, this income inequality is further compounded by systemic barriers to wealth building opportunity, such as education, homeownership, and I would even say entrepreneurship. Okay, the facts remain that these factors have contributed to a multi-generational cycle of financial insecurity, leading to reduced access to resources and limited opportunity for financial stability and growth. Nevertheless, right, despite the systemic and historical obstacle that the Black community has faced, it has never given up on its quest for financial stability. And despite being denied access to education and access to resources and opportunities for centuries, Black Americans have demonstrated incredible creativity and resilience in overcoming these challenges. From building their own schools during segregation to establishing Black-owned businesses in the face of redlining, Black Americans have always found ways to create wealth and secure their financial future. Okay? I'm very passionate about it, you can tell. This unwavering spirit of resilience and determination are what continues to drive the Black community forward. And it is the same spirit that will help them create a better future. Whether through improving financial literacy, investing in Black-owned businesses, or advocating for pay equity, the Black community continues to show that it has the creativity and the resilience to overcome the legacy of slavery, the legacy of segregation, and the systemic racism of today, and secure a brighter financial future for generations to come. So I will end this point by saying that despite the progress that have been made in recent decades, the historical roots of financial insecurity in the African American community remain deeply entrenched. But it is time to shed light on these injustices and rewrite the narrative. So I invite you to imagine a future where the Black community flourishes financially and where wealth is built and passed down from generation to generation. Because by understanding the historical roots of financial insecurity, we can start to heal the wounds of the past and pave the way for a bright financial future with equal opportunities and a level playing field. Let's look at the second point, the importance of financial wellness in the Black community. Well, financial wellness is a critical topic for the Black community in America, as economic insecurity can perpetuate an endless cycle of poverty. Therefore, to empower individuals and break this trend, it is essential to promote financial literacy so that people have access to smart tools they need to make informed decisions with their money. Okay? So we must invest in our youth, especially by teaching them sound principles, because by giving young members of the Black community the power to build wealth through understanding basic concepts like debt management and investment strategies, will help create equal opportunities for everyone. However, the fact remains that now more than ever, we must annihilate and conquer the legacy of racism, and we must strive for financial equality and security in Black communities. Too often, these injustices have left this population economically vulnerable, with no way out, although a distant dream now, attaining financial wellness would grant Black across America access to prosperity, as well as pave the path toward true liberation from systemic oppression. Now more than ever, it is essential to recognize our own power and ability to triumph over adversity by creating lasting change through strong fiscal grounding. I will also add that despite the many obstacles facing their journey toward economic freedom, Black communities have remained relentless and employed resilience to build wealth for generations. Furthermore, financial wellness is more than just stability, right? It is a path to financial empowerment, which can break cycles of poverty. And as mentioned a few moments ago, in order to achieve this goal, access must be granted to resources such as financial literacy programs and investment opportunities with supporting networks available for guidance when needed. Because it is only through self-independence that we will see true prosperity emerge in our time. Well, financial wellness, as we all know, is a key driver to unleashing the potential of Black communities across America. So with these tools, right, Black individuals can achieve financial stability that will impact their families now and for generations to come. Okay? So financial empowerment, in my opinion, opens up opportunity like investing in businesses rooted within the community, advocating for policies that promote equality, right? This undertaking will give Black communities access toward greater economic prosperity and self-determination over their destiny. I will also add that financial wellness is not just about money, though, right? It's not. It also means nurturing mental and emotional well-being because, as you well know, reduced stress levels can be so beneficial when striving for financial security, as it releases you to focus on your overall health as well. And I will end this point by saying that economic well-being is essential to achieving equity and justice in the Black community because with financial education, financial literacy, asset building initiative, and emotional support services, we can empower individuals with tools for success that will create a lasting change of prosperity. It is time to break the cycle of poverty once and for all. Now, let's take a look at the third and final point for today's show, strategies for financial wellness. Well, as I said, despite unrelenting systemic and institutional disparity, Black Americans have been, making some stride, okay? From budgeting to saving. There are steps that can be taken for the entire community to control and secure their financial future. By embracing effective, strategies in financial wellness, such as creating budgets with monthly expenses and allocating funds for emergencies or long-term savings, everyone has an opportunity to realize stability that will automatically lead toward prosperity. So, to secure a financially prosperous future, it is important to make saving a habit. I will urge you to take advantage of automated saving plans, okay? And specific financial goals can help you get there. That being the case, improving your education and developing new skills will not only open up more opportunities for higher paying jobs, but also ensure that you stay ahead of the curve with changes in the job market. ChatGPT. Moreover, debt management is essential as high level of debt can lead to stress and limit wealth accumulation potential. I will also add that investing in yourself today through education and training could pay off exponentially down the road. Trust me on this one. In order to take charge of your debt, a smart repayment plan and savvy rate negotiations can help you get ahead. And don't forget that good credit brings huge benefits, such as access to low interest loan, reduced insurance premium, all the way down to better rental terms. So set some time aside each month for tending a healthy financial garden. Monitor your credit closely, okay? And keep those credit card balances low and pay them off every month. I can tell you that nothing else feels better than celebrating being on top of your financial game. Simple as that. And so, with the right combination of sound financial strategies, I am convinced that the Black community can gain a secure grip on its future. Okay, from budgeting and saving to investing in education and skill development, debt management and building credit, it is important that these essential strategies work hand in hand to achieve true financial wellness. And by taking action now, will ensure stability down the line, because it is time to make strides towards solidifying a prosperous economic landscape. You must also note that achieving financial wellness starts with responsible debt management. Start with paying bills on time and limiting spending to what you have and what you can afford, right? So in doing so, the door will be open for strong credit history building, which in turn will help pave a sound path toward true monetary success in the Black community. Okay, let's wrap it up. And let me recap what I addressed today. Today I talked about breaking the chains of financial insecurity by connecting Black history and financial wellness. And I focused on, I would say, 3 points, right? The historical roots of African American financial struggles. I talk about the importance of financial wellness in the Black community. And I had some strategies that will work for financial wellness in the Black communities. And as I see it, you must step into the power of financial wellness and break free from money struggles. Okay? Just as generations before us and before you have done. So think about connecting your modern day life to a rich history of Black resilience by embracing the following practices that have served your community so well. And I'm going to repeat it: budgeting smartly, investing in education, managing debt strategically, and building credit responsibly. Okay? Let's unlock these tools together and create real change now. And my last thoughts for today's show, okay? Black Americans have long been denied the financial security that is so essential for success and stability. Okay, from slavery to segregation, from redlining to pay disparities, our history has sadly meant that far too many people in the Black communities have limited access to their own economic well-being. But despite these atrocities, there persists a legacy of resilience and resourcefulness which continues today as we strive towards true freedom from financial insecurity. So let's honor this heritage by investing in initiatives like budgeting and saving, education, skill development sessions, debt management tools, and credit building advice. All of these will help us reach greater heights together. Celebrate the inspiring heritage of the Black community and help secure a financially empowered future. Show your support for the ongoing fight for equality and justice. And honor the resilience and determination of the Black community. This is all I have for you today. And as you know, I like to end my show with a quote, and here it is. Financial wellness is not just a personal pursuit, but a collective effort to heal the wounds of generations and build a more equitable future for the Black community. So this brings us to the end of today's Merging Life and Money episode. I hope that you have enjoyed today's show. And I totally encourage you to watch it again and make sure to share it with others. And for more information about how to achieve financial wellness from the inside out and live a purposeful life with the money you have, join me next week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern, and noon Friday, Brisbane, Australia time. Okay, thank you for being here today on the Merging Life and Money show. I am your host, Marie-Jo César. I will be back again next week. Until then, continue merging life and money. Bye for now.